Video of the day. Hello, this is Takeshi here. Recently, the month of June has entered in the light novels industry. So, today, I'll be unveiling the latest releases for Dengeki Bunko on June 9th. There will be new and old novels with greater stories to tell. Most of these novels are highly recommended, so do check it out. Without further ado, let's start.
First in the lineup is the ongoing novel Osananajimi ga Zatai ani Makanai Rabukum, or the English title Osamake, Rom-Com Where the Childhood Friend Won't Lose Volume 11 by Shuichi Namuru, illustrated by Ui Shigeru. This novel is known for its simple comedy and slow romance. Which, if you're really interested into animation-wise, I kinda like how Namuru-sensei really still keeping the story steady, filled up with filler comedies. And with no ending in sight, I wouldn't deny the story coming next volume will more interesting soon. Next, is the ongoing novel, Guild no Yukitsukju Disu Ga, Zangyo wa Ayananode Boss wa Solo Tabatsu Shiyu to Omwamasu, or the English title, I may be a guild receptionist, but I'll solo any boss to clock out on time, Volume 7 by Mado Kosaka, illustrated by Gao. This novel is pretty great. If you're into medieval and fantasy RPG-based party story. It also has a manga adaptation, which is something manga readers worth to check it on. Highly recommended. Up next, is the ongoing novel Utsuranaru Regalia Volume 5, Tenjie Yabur Oki Yuku Toki, or the English title, Hollow Regalia Volume 5, When the Heavens Fall Apart by Strike the Blood author Gakuto Mikumo, illustrated by Mayu. Whenever you heard Gakuto Mikumo, you'll hear Strike the Blood. Story-wise, Gakuto-sensei really know how he imagined the story he made, and borrow that from his previous works into Hollow Regalia. Really an amazing author. Interested to pick this up. Next, is the new novel Sword of Stallion, Tanuma to Yobareta Saikyu Kishi, Ringaku no Ujo wa Netor to Meiji Rararu, or the English title, Sword of Stallion. The strongest knight, called the Stallion, ordered to cuckold the princess of a neighboring country, also by Gakuto Mikumo. Illustrated by Usano. This new novel is just getting my attention but not that close enough. And yes, this is Gakuto Mikumo, where his stories is either gets bloody or gets interesting, with eki scenes inside. Still, worth to check it out if interested. Up next, is the ongoing novel, Tenshi wa Tansan Shika Namanai, or the English title, Angels Only Drink Soda, Volume 4 by Marufukushi Maroyaka, illustrated by Negu. As I highlighted this novel years before, this novel completely warms my heart as a romance reader. I wouldn't say there's no mystery in it, but in previous volume is more into romance, which is befitting as a reader. Simply good to read for. Up next, is the final volume, of the rising novel Aoharu Devil Volume 3 by Ikeda Akiya, illustrated by UFOU. This novel, has recently just started gained some attention, but it all changed when it didn't receive good sales. But still, the story from Volume 1 was pretty good. If you're into a little of psychological and more into romance. Still, consider a good read in my books. Next, is the popular mobile game franchise to novel adaptation, Summoner's War / Shuken Samurai Taisen Volume 2, Michibika Reshi Mono, or the English title, Summoner's War 2, Guided Ones by Ichiro Sakaki, illustrated by the popular novel, manga and visual artist Toy 8. This novel was pretty interesting to look out for if you're a fan of the hit mobile game, which currently has 3 series, with both can be downloaded on various platforms. Story-wise, Toy 8 has been making good arts when it come to this. Highly recommended. And last but not least, is the new youth romance novel, Kono Saishin Enai wa Yura ga Aru, or the English title, There Is a Backside in This Youth, by Aiskai Shokan wa Naidom Disu author Kishimoto Kazuha, illustrated by Persona 5, Trinity 7 manga artist Koka. This story is quite average but interesting to look out for. Though, I'm not saying it's quite boring, as there are too many youth romance stories that are quite satisfy me a lot. I wouldn't be saying it's also bad as it has gotten my attention just yet, still. Worth to read for new readers who knows Kishimoto-sensei has his previous works, especially this. Do check it out if interested. And before wrapping up, here are the upcoming titles to look out for this July, namely, Seishin Buta Yoro wa Santa Claus no Yum wa Minai by Hajime Kamoshida, Ashita, Hadashi de Koi Volume 3 by Sajinomiya Misaki, replica date. Koi wa Suru by Volume 2 by Haruna Danburi, at Harunadan, and many more others. Do reserve a copy in your bookshelf today.
And that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Do please subscribe to the channel for more amazing light novel contents coming soon. Until next time.